Twachira, Evangeta Norbert Mao. Your Grace, the Archbishop, and all the clergy, my colleagues, ministers, members of parliament, all the leaders, and the choir. My fathers, my mothers, my brothers and sisters, and our children. Your Grace, I start by confessing the sin of late coming. I should have been here much earlier. My correct title is actually President General of the Democratic Party. It is the NRM which has a chairman, a national chairman, but sometimes they even call me Chairman General. In Uganda, they call me Senkagale. Senkagale started as an insult against Benedicto Kiwanuka, because there are those who wanted to put a split between him and the Kabaka. So they started spreading rumors that he does not respect the Kabaka, that ye Kagala. They even accused Archbishop Joseph Kiwanuka of not respecting the Kabaka. But that is politics. People will always tell lies about you. And I'm sure you've heard many about all the politicians here. I'll also tell you some of the lies that are being told about our friend, MP Robert Mao. My becoming chief guest is an accident. Nobody invited me from here to be chief guest. Not the church, not the parish priest. It is an accident because the speaker decided that since she cannot come, I should come and represent her. But I'm not complaining. Not all accidents are bad. There are some things you don't choose. Your Grace, you may have known that my father is from Gulu, but my mother is from Isingiro, a place called Ngarama in Bukanga. So, my MP is also the Honorable Bright Ramirama from Isingiro. I'm part of the Isingiro Brotherhood. Another accident is that after fighting the NRM government for so long, now I sit in the cabinet. As Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, under what we call a cooperation agreement. We are in a convoy. We are not in the bus. We are in our own vehicle, but we are in a convoy. That means we have control of our vehicle. If we don't like the direction, we can turn anytime. But so far, so good. So, you never know, the accidents may continue in the future. Anything is possible with God. We thank the church for being the glue among people. We thank you through the Interreligious Council for preaching unity and national dialogue. You may be standing between Uganda and total destruction. We don't vote for you. You don't make posters. Your power is called moral power. And I think that is the real power of love. I have my own dubious theology. I don't think it is taught in any seminary, but let me share it. In the Old Testament, God was not happy with human beings on some occasions, on many occasions actually. You remember, after Moses was empowered to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt, the children of Israel forgot who had redeemed them. They started worshiping their own gods. So God unleashed snakes. It is there in the Bible. Snakes beat people. And then God told Moses that make a bronze figure of a snake and lift it up, and whoever looks at it will be cured of the poison. So that's what Moses did. Moses forced people to face what they fear the most. There are many things we fear, whether as Ugandans, whether as Catholics, whether as Africans. For instance, Ugandans used to fear the gun. Then the Bamiramas came and said, here it is. You can dismantle it and put it back through Muchaka Muchaka. These days I hear civilians disarming soldiers because they faced what they feared the most. People fear power. Many people fear contesting for elections. I don't think the Honorable Andrew Joe Kolanya imagined that he would be in Parliament by this time. But he had to face his fear. We have this drawing of this big church, which I have not seen anywhere in Uganda. I was asking, is this going to be a cathedral, until I received a small lecture on what cathedrals are. I was told that cathedrals are not just consecrated anyhowly, to use the common English. But, Your Grace, you will not blame people for calling the Uganda Martyrs Church a cathedral. You will forgive them. I'm sure we are all here wondering whether this thing will ever stand here. I'm sure there are many people, if you ask them confidentially, do you really believe that in 3 years we shall come here for a ceremony to dedicate this church? Some people will say, you know Ugandan things. I want to tell you, the speaker told me to tell you that she believes that she will be here for that ceremony. I also believe. So how many of us believe that that picture will be here in reality? Yes, we must face our fear. Like the children of Israel faced that snake, the serpent. No wonder the symbol of doctors and healing is the serpent. If you see the symbol of medicine, that's what it is. Sometimes the thing you fear most may not harm you if you face it. As a younger politician, I had to face Joseph Kony. Can you imagine going to the bush of Congo to meet a man called Joseph Kony? I had to face that fear and go and face him. So, the first message that the speaker has for you, in the context of that big project, is that we must face that fear that we may not raise the money. And then we do it. I am not only representing the speaker, I'm also representing my friend and brother, the Honorable Norbert Mao. In fact, I told him I would announce myself the acting MP for Mbarara City North. After all, I grew up here in Ruti. We had a garden in Ibirere. I don't know whether it is south or north, but it is a walking distance. If a man from Isingiro, like the Honorable Bright from Irama, can claim to be a city boy, then what about me from Mungarama? The Honorable Robert Mao is a committed Christian who believes